Really, Graz, your takeaway is MGL is the same as Josh. Not that Josh is prone to confirmation bias and makes truth claims that are demonstrably false. Let's look into your takeaway, Graz, and compare the two, shall we?
Oh, you might want to have some aspirin handy, or Tylenol, or Motrin, or Advil. So here we go.
No. Story over a year ago. So and I said to Diane, yo, Diane, get this close. You want to fucking go there, bitch? I'm gonna fucking pound you. I'm gonna fucking pound you, you fucking cunt. How fucking dare you? After what I fucking did for you and your fucking kids, you fucking cunt. Potty mouth fucking mama, that fucking white trash bitch fucking cunt made a fucking Christmas wish.
Apparently, potty mouth mama is not the only one with a potty mouth.
List with fucking Diane and me and my mother who's on fucking Social Security, my Patreons, my husband fulfilled everything on that fucking wish list. And you want to know what this fucking bitch did? Now I'm gonna fucking pin you down, you fucking white trash cunt, you fucking bitch.
See, I'm thinking you didn't watch my video. I wouldn't waste my time deconstructing any argument this mental meltdown mess of a human MGL has to say. There are no coherent arguments that have any thread to them, and even if you spot one, it'll be different in the very next breath. It's like a wormhole with no end. But Josh, on the other hand, does make coherent arguments, so the time it takes to deconstruct them is manageable. He provides endless examples of confirmation bias, Dunning-Kruger effect, informal fallacies, and demonstrably untrue claims. I'm sure he's quite capable of change, if at all he really wants to, but that's his choice. I'm not going to force him. In the meantime, he makes a very good study specimen, whilst ever he's using confirmation bias, Dunning-Kruger effect, informal fallacies, and demonstrably untrue claims. The moment he stops doing it, I won't find him a good example anymore. It really is as simple as that. And let's not forget how he landed the position of interesting specimen to study. He went above and beyond to call Trish and the scientific skeptic liars, while putting words in their mouth that they did not say, and went to great lengths to defend his greatest, bestest old buddy old pal, the Grey Nomad, using confirmation bias, Dunning-Kruger effect, informal fallacies, and demonstrably untrue claims. By now you should be getting the general idea, Graz, that my channel is all about sharing how confirmation bias, Dunning-Kruger effect, informal fallacies, and demonstrably untrue claims on social media harms real crime investigations. I'm using real-world examples, like Josh, to show my audience how to test the veracity of their favourite YouTubers' truth claims. I don't go after creators out of revenge or lash out at them for some perceived misunderstanding that I might have had with them. I simply find good, popular examples of confirmation bias, Dunning-Kruger effect, informal fallacies, and demonstrably untrue claims to demonstrate to my audience how they might deconstruct things to reveal the actual truth, instead of simply taking someone's word for it. Yes, I have been in a situation where I've been informed I got some detail wrong, and yes, I published follow-up videos to admit my mistakes and correct them. I don't delete videos where I've made mistakes. I'm happy for people to see my imperfections and that I'm willing to own my own mistakes. If this is the influence that my channel has on other creators, I will have achieved much more than I ever hoped for. I genuinely do hope that other creators, as smart as Josh, take crime investigations as seriously as those who actually investigate and those who are affected by crime. While it would be a bonus, that is not my intention. My intention is, much like the scientific skeptic, consumer advocacy. I'm showing my audience how not to get conned by YouTube creators. So, are there any good actors on YouTube who are setting the example, I hear you ask? Abso-freaking-lutely. There's a ton of them. If you're a boots-on-the-ground type of consumer, then I highly recommend creators who are genuinely invested in helping family and friends associated with crime. Many crimes go unreported because these people are not supported by their communities and are instead attacked. This is the negative impact you have on your own communities. More and more people getting away with crimes because you broke your ass to judge and ridicule victims of crimes for YouTube clicks and revenue. You make your own communities unsafe by practicing this behaviour on social media. The top contenders in this category, in my opinion, are Adventures with Purpose, AK Rocks, John Crimes and Cracking Cases. These are people who don't cherry pick who they will help depending on the state of their home, their neighbourhood or what kind of car they drive. They will spend time with them regardless of class or educational level. They will hug them, cry with them, shout at the sky with them and genuinely try their best to bring some semblance of peace by telling the world the story of the loved one they've lost. If you're more into the facts of a case, then I recommend creators who heavily promote innocence until proven guilty. The state should never have more power than the accused. The ability to defend oneself must always be equal to the ability to be prosecuted, i.e. a fair trial. That is a cornerstone of freedom and democracy. These creators will generally hold back on speculation or at least qualify what is speculation versus fact. Again, they won't cherry pick according to class, race or education, and they may even talk about crimes that go unreported due to bad behaviour on social media. Some may even donate a portion of their YouTube proceeds to worthy charities who help victims of crime, or they might be involved in some initiative that curbs the behaviour on social media, such as cyberstalking or bullying, for example. In my opinion, the top contenders in this category are Lord and Arts, Stephanie Harlow, Profiling Evil, So Mean allegedly, and Hidden True Crime. These guys truly set the standard in ethical coverage of true crime cases, and if at all they're going to speculate, they will preface it so you can clearly differentiate between fact and opinion. Again, in my opinion, the top contender of both categories, who has solved the most cases using the proceeds from their consumers, is Adventures with Purpose. I cannot speak highly enough of this team. There are also a number of smaller similar teams who do just as valuable work based on donations alone. If you really must throw your money at the screen, then these are my recommendations of reputable creators who actually do make a difference without screwing up investigations. So to wrap up, I hope Graz has actually learned something about my channel, my intentions and what I hope to achieve using my own platform. Naturally, I'm going to align myself with people who understand and share these values. I'm not too worried if you're not my friend anymore, because Graz, well, that retort alone indicates you're on a completely different page. But don't worry, I won't be choosing you as a specimen to study because your arguments are far less cohesive than Josh's. He at least has conviction, whereas you are all wishy-washy depending on your audience. And finally, I just want to shout out Grey Hughes Investigates for having the kahunas to apologise to Graz for the misunderstandings between you. While he treated the situation as infantile as he is treating the situation with the brain, you demonstrated the very moral ethics and maturity that the brain and I have been advocating for. Imagine the headaches the Grey Nomad could have avoided if he just had the kahunas, like Grey, to step up to the plate and apologise for his own mistakes.